Marcus.
That's rude. Misses?
Yep. This little fellow.
These golems aren't very dangerous.
Really like fighting undead very much. That's kind of dumb. Let's just take a 5-foot step.
Rude.
And try to shoot a polar bear on Kyron.
Of course he does.
Kyron has at least 13? Nope. That's hitting.
Nope.
Oh, prepare to lose some dex.
73
And
cold damage and 4 dex damage. 4 dex drain.
We may need a few rounds to heal up.
You think? Where's my stat damage? 4. That's annoying.
Right.
I didn't give myself my rage HP.
Kyron.
I'll do that later. Well, these golems are very dangerous, but that white is.
Yes.
So I'm going to use my breath weapon against it, which is a DC 22 reflex save. And then I'm...
Makes it.
Okay, then I'm going to barrel like this. Let me double check the damage really quick. Sorry.
So I get an attack opportunity.
Should be this. 52, half of that.
There we go. That's a miss. And then he takes 26.
And that's my turn.
Right?
I do still get my rage HP.
Can cast defensively again.
Reveal the weakness of the winter white.
Alright.
And then he will move.
Sure. Marcus.
Oh, actually, because I'm helping backstabbing apparently.
Alright.
He's dead.
Let's see.
Or destroyed.
Yep.
Oh, that reminds me, by the way. That
Cold
each
damage.
of you take, the 2d10. 17 cold damage for each of you.
I just realised, oh god, how many hit points Kyron has.
I have a few.
He's like frost giant level.
You have 3 times me.
How much is it, Jake?
And I have a negative level.
The chat scrolled and then I lost it, so I'm
The negative level doesn't affect you, that's 5 hit points.
that much.
Yeah, I do a 34 con right now.
How much will you have when your rage ends?
Bypassing everything, it hopefully kills him. Hopefully.
I am not even really buffed.
Cut. Break.
When
Or
do you
take
ever
your
be?
7 cold damage. Jake. Cash.
Yep.
In your region.
Yellowsaurus
Yay.
and attack golem.
Poke, poke, poke.
You know,
We
That
played
is-
the
after
card
being hit with like
game.
polar rays, I'm okay with this.
That's 1 hit. Might be enough. For
It is.
48 damage. Oh, good.
We're playing a game. Oh,
This guy
Cash will use her ring on him.
East. There he is.
Okay, so this is, you know,
Laying on the ground.
this
coughing
is slightly
probably.
better. This is slightly better than a second ago. Well, I guess I can. I guess I can fly up and move quite easily. Power of flight makes it so much easier to get off the ground. Is anyone particularly injured other than Kyron?
Thanks.
No,
I'm just missing 150 hit points.
that's nothing.
Kyron?
Cure ones will do this, don't worry.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea, Zacharias.
All right. 2 points.
I mean, it's something.
It's a
But I have to
start.
ask you to make a caster level check.
I have to make a cast level check for that one.
Because you're within the range of the
Am I?
aura.
Yeah, just barely.
Well, Telemundus is, which is the most important part. Yeah, no.
I don't get
Don't
my
get the 2 hit points.
Wow.
You know, cast level 1
Suppressed by the dark powers of these things. Right, yeah.
What do I do about cast level 1?
I'll attack Kyron.
miss.
Kyron.
Well, let's just bite the defender and rest on the morgue.
Sure.
The bite is 42 damage.
And the rest
That's
of it is
a
that.
crit. Yeah.
And that.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
I should finish the fight.
Well, I suggest we go
You hear,
upstairs.
you stand in this sort of room. You hear some sounds from the south. And certainly also from the east. A little bit from the west, but that sounds mostly just like skeletons.
I suggest we should go upstairs to just heal up a little bit because we don't have to do the checks up there.
We don't have to do them down here either.
Yeah, we don't have to do the checks when
It's
it's like the
it's
enemy.
the aura of the...
Oh, I thought it was the place itself.
We should at least see if the wizard hasn't just
Yeah,
teleported
definitely.
back into his thing.
Definitely.
So we'll do that.
As we're
We'll
walking,
hobble in there.
I'll keep poking Kyron with with wands.
Well, it's like one move action to get down there, so.
Poke.
Marcus sees what seems to be a very plain, probably guard room. There's not really much here. Such. The architecture down here is much different, much more sort of barren.
Yes.
Does it seem older?
Oh
The
yeah,
architecture seem older.
yeah, much
How
older.
much older?
It's hard to tell. Like
Like
Not
nameless tyrant
like-
old, probably.
probably, yeah.
Let's open the door or take a look inside because I don't think it closed
Yeah.
when it got out.
Sure. You can certainly open the door. And what you look into is basically a suite and a laboratory, as it is. The accommodations seem comfortable, but there's not really any luxury as such. Everything's just kind of cluttered everywhere, with bottles of unlabeled liquids and sort of pieces of bodies and all kinds of things everywhere. It looks like there's two sort of areas where there's really not much. Right in the middle, where maybe some golems have been hanging out. But this certainly seemed like a very busy man's home. In the side of the room, there is a black mirror out from where you can see someone looking at you.
Well.
Well, 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 well.
Sort of looks at you and says, "All right, don't touch that."
He says what?
Zacharias looks at the mirror. How peculiar. I wonder what it does. Studies it.
What did he say?
Don't touch that. So what
It's like
you
a mirror
think?
of life.
You don't
He's got
want
himself like in a mirror of life trapping.
What is
Well,
this mirror?
It appears to be a mirror that currently, for one, it's a type of a spell effect. It appears to be unique as a magic item, and currently he can look out, talk, say things. It's like a little pocket dimension with a window
Oh.
that he's sitting inside.
Can he exit at will through this? Through this? Or
Not through this window. Can't affect anything outside this window right now. Looks like there's a timer. He's basically put himself in jail.
Oh, okay, sure.
What would
like-
happen
like-
if we?
It's a get out of jail free card, basically. He did.
What would happen if we broke the mirror?
You think you just break that door? There might be others somewhere else. I'm
Oh.
not sure.
Zacharias, leers at him. Quite impressive spell power you have.
Yes, I have worked quite a lot for it, and I found all these notes, and now you come here to mess it up.
Well, you started it. You
Zacharias
just
looks
have to-
around and
Said
says,
someone like Marcus and says, "Don't touch that."
But Cash will sit on his bed.
Meanwhile, Telebondus is trying to force his
Marcus
head
like
through the door, failing.
intentionally touches it.
It appears to be like a
you
bottle full of some black, gloomy liquid. It's unlabeled.
Zacharias,
Don't you drink that? It's not healthy.
Zacharias will start picking up some of the notes, looking at them leisurely, and it says, "How long do you plan to stay inside that prison of yours?"
It's a few hours, long enough to convince anyone I'm talking to about what they want and what I want.
I see.
He looks very crafty. He says, "It is a good design, I think. Now, Thorn cannot say that I did not do what I could. In here, I cannot possibly attack you any further.
Well,
So we can talk without me being implicated in anything."
Well, isn't that nice? Start looking at those. What do the notes seem to be about?
Well, they have a lot of weird numbers and be about conducting experiments conducted with negative energy.
There's no
Fascinating.
alchemy stuff. No bottles.
There's a lot of just is not a very neat person. It's all piled on top of each other. It's impossible to know really what anything is.
How messy.
And so tell me, what did you research here?
Just the machinery, of course. That's why I came here. I found out this Thorn was doing something here as well, and well, he paid rather well for my assistance. I'm not from this land.
No, clearly not. Your talents would have been stamped out quite quickly, I would imagine, in Talengard.
I do not care for politics. I have no time for it. I need to get back to work.
Yes.
So much that needs to be made, created.
What are you trying to create?
Protective items at the moment. Thor wants them for something.
Of course she does.
Would you mind awfully if we destroyed Thorn and
Took his place.
This sounds like a good idea. He's a rather dour fellow.
excellent.
Okay.
He does not appreciate the gift he has been given. But of death. You yourself are quite a marvelous specimen.
Telebondus will
I
narrow
tried not to damage you.
his eyes at him. And his... Speaking of not appreciating...
The little dragon looks back too. I have not made my creations last for that long. They usually turn into smoke again.
I think
Oh,
he's
he is
pointing out that your door is too small.
No, it's more. It's more. I think he believes that Zacharias has conjured Telemandus.
Oh.
Is that a-
Well, that's basically how it works, isn't it?
So you're here to fight Thorn. Why did you come disturb me?
We didn't. We ran into some of the guardians up there, and they created an awful ruckus.
As I heard. Good riddance. I will have Wolfram's head for this.
Have whose head?
It's his head, of course.
Well, that's gonna be hard when we take it.
They will not obey me.
What
I
can
do
you?
like them. They are rather pretty.
Can you
Don't worry,
provide?
they will return in a few days. I have experimented plentiful.
Can you provide any further information that would hasten our defeat of Thorn?
Instructions, I suppose. What do you need?
Him.
Well, what other defenses are down here? Anything in particular we should look out for? Looking through notes lazily.
He sort of grins wickedly. So yes, certainly there is. I am rather proud. It would almost be. I will not spoil the surprise.
Zacharias looks over to him. Oh, I think you will.
So, what I can tell you is the location of the vault. Will that suffice?
What is it with this vault? We already heard of it.
The vault, the treasure trade chamber.
How do you open the vault?
He just seems to think. Well, it is not how to open it. It is simply hidden.
So how do you find it?
Well, you would have to go to the very unpleasant place that nobody would look. He just seems clever again.
Are we going to a torture chamber?
Just you could say that.
It's like Theodora's bathroom or something.
Oh, are we going there?
Yes, but not her bathroom, her desk. She gets really cranky when she works.
It's something to do with Theodora.
Oh, poor Theodora.
Oh.
Thorn thought it was genius. I applauded it at the time, but then I got to know her. I'm very pleased with all myself.
I think she's a delight.
She's too lively.
She's a delight. I don't see.
Marcus removes his helmet because it's getting really stuffy.
Finally breathing some
Yeah.
fresh air.
Good day to you.
Sure, ignore the drow.
Marcus nods.
If you
Well,
look
the drow isn't a
to
dead
the south,
person, all right?
I am the one who rebuilt it. He seems rather proud. I spent many years on it. Thorn does not appreciate it. He only wants to use it for defensive magics. He sort of looks annoyed.
What did
It can
he
do
rebuild?
much better.
What did he say he rebuilt?
The machine to the south.
Oh.
What does the machine do?
Just all sorts of things. I would not rob you of the surprise of finding out. Not now, at least. A student should always try first.
If we defeat Thorn, we will assume his role of leadership. I would expect you not to attack us in the future. If you do, we will most certainly destroy you completely and utterly.
So be it then. I have no complaints about that.
Good.
That's a
Good.
snake.
We have a torture who's gonna be sad.
I might also have a small position on the council. A collection of like-minded people, quite interested in research. Good for exchanging ideas and discussing things. Might be something.
Yes. Very well then. Gives Sakurai a bit of a crazy eye. Because that seems like a good idea.
This completely mad necromancer is going to be on the council. That's going to be great. Look at him. He looks like Christopher Lee, a bad day. Very well then. I guess we'll just look through this place a little bit. Spoils of war and all that.
What would happen
There's nothing of value in here.
if we were to touch his mirror? What would happen?
You would say that, of course.
He says, knock yourself out. But don't touch that. Or that. mess up my-
Sakurai touches a few things. And see if there's anything valuable.
can-
in
He
it.
grumbles whenever he does it, but they just seem to be like papers of scribblings. They seem quite insane, really. Like
Well-
ravings, some of them.
If we were to touch his mirror, what would happen?
What would Cash touch his mirror?
What would Casper will ask Zacharias? What would happen if we touch his mirror?
Says, you will be sucked in here with me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Zacharias doesn't think that's true.
No, Sakurai just said no. It's
It's clever again.
So what would happen? Nothing.
nothing. You just touched the mirror. Are you planning to moon him?
No, Casper would make a smiley on his. You know, use her breath to so she can draw a smiley on his face and let's sit on his bed again.
He frowns.
Yes, well, I suppose we should keep going then. You enjoy your stay in there, Grigori.
Says, I will come up when you have won, or dead.
Yeah, sure.
I am already dead.
In the door,
You know what I mean.
you see Telemundus sitting, shaking his head, mumbling, "He called me a fake."
Sakurai
Yes,
is like,
you.
there, Telemundus. He simply was so awestruck by your presence that he failed to realize your majesty. No doubt he thinks you're a dream or a phantasm of some sort.
Or the fact that he's just batshit crazy.
That too.
You leave, he cackles.
We can hear you, you idiot.
Now he's mooning us.
Well, you know, if I had.
Surprising amount of hair.
He's reminding me of Iskar.
Oh, don't,
actually.
Malachi.
Would
Well.
you think so?
No, Cash.
You leave his room. It's full of these unlabeled bottles of black gooey stuff.
Should probably drink all of that.
You do?
I mean, I can't. I mean, I'm
Well, Zacharias
Yeah.
does, then it just falls on the ground.
Does he force feed to Sirius while he's weak and can't defend himself?
exactly.
Azorius has been casting restoration outside and fixing himself
Like
up.
fatigue.
I'm still fatigued, that's true. I haven't got rid of fatigue.
So where are we going?
South.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
I'm kind,
yeah, Jonas.
He does.
I'm kind of intimidated now of everywhere we go.
Let's
Kyle-
see here. Let's consult our little map thing.
South is the robot.
I
Well, hang
vote
on.
south.
Do you think there was any information that he could have given us about the rest of this place besides just?
I mean,
Side-
Doesn't
Guild.
sound like he didn't want to give us any information about anything.
you could probably ask him.
We could. It might be worth it. I think.
So guys, we'll.
Because I mean, this is Thorin's stronghold. We don't want to go anywhere uninformed.
Sure, we can do that.
But the strange machinery, I assume that's what, like, the information Zacharias got given.
Cash will ask Soris if he can hand her the makeup case.
Looks curious.
so
Goes in,
Gives him a very innocent look.
goes to the bag of holding, gives you the
Pretty
makeup
for the
kit.
crazy necromancer.
Mwah.
No, she's gonna.
He seems to have left.
Oh,
Well,
The mirror's
she's
just
go-
empty now.
she is gonna make a lipstick. Use a lipstick to make a smiley face that looks like a drow. That's pointy ears.
Sure.
It says Cash was here. No, she'll hand it back. Thank you.
Azorius will look, since he didn't see anything, he will just, like, look confused, notice the lipstick was used, put it back in the bag.
Yes, to borrow it.
open the doors.
Gives a very innocent look, like she would ever do anything bad.
I feel a little cramped.
Necromancers
Come on,
like to be pretty sometimes.
What
everybody
is
just-
this?
To base vandalism. What
It's
is
like,
this?
Squishing him up
But
against the door.
there we go, I feel a lot better now, because look at my saves are better again.
Open
You
the
want
door.
to
so, so you open this door.
Yes, I want to see the crazy machinery.
Prepare those numbers, Zacharias.
I think it's a really bad idea, but sure.
Doom upon us all. It's a self-destruct sequence.
You say that the entire base blows up.
Pretty good, like a nuke goes off.
No, if you do that, Asmodeus will damn you.
You know. That's fine.
You can't fight off Asmodeus yet.
As you walk in, you see the walls are covered in all these weird tubes and spinning wheels and little puffs of sort of blackened steam. It's sort of filled with all types of, there's like crystalline tubes and cabinets full of exoteric sort of machinery, bundles of black cables and shimmering wires, capacitors seethed with liquid unlife. It's a weird engine that sort of hums and twirls and twists, as a mad science wicked playground. And it's all turned into sort of one cavernous chamber. It spins and turns and twists. There's all kinds of knobs and wheels that can be turned. It looks just curious, as if it's almost beckoning you to begin, sticking things in it, pulling a gear out here and sticking another one in there.
Let's probably not.
There's quite a lot of magic come from it.
Oh, time for numbers.
I mean, if
You can do a lot of checks if you want to spend some time and check things out.
yeah,
Well, you
it
do
takes
have
time.
some. You do have some numbers.
It takes a little bit of time, yeah.
I don't think this
But
is.
you might find out
together.
what it's actually doing right now, and sort of,
Probably.
it's up
mean,
to
Can we do
How-
like a quick look over to just have a quick guess?
Sure, I can roll.
like a quick look over. You see, it's crazy machinery.
Good. Let's leave.
With a history check, can
I mean, how
give
long
you
are
a
we-
history check of 30. You will remember somewhere that the tyrant was kind of into this sort of thing.
I mean, how long are we talking? We're talking hours.
No, it's more like 15 minutes or something.
Okay.
Well,
Do we want to do it now?
ladies and gentlemen of the Whispering Council.
Those might be interesting.
He said, the guy said that this is apparently doing something defensive at the moment.
That's true.
Maybe turning it off is a good idea.
Yeah, let's take like 20 minutes to investigate.
Sure. You see that there's a combination. You will need planes, arcana, and alchemy. This sort of thing.
Can do.
I will aid Zacharias on all 3 of these.
I don't think I can fail, honestly. I mean, it depends
What-
on the DC, of course, but
Yeah, I'm gonna aid you just because, you know, those +2, and I can't fail on aiding.
I can aid on alchemy.
your alchemy is probably better than mine.
Let's see.
You get half your
Alchemy.
level to it. So
Plus 19.
Yeah, yours better than mine.
Okay.
So,
18.
plus,
Thank you.
so 19 plus 4.
Alchemy.
Let me tell you a thing or two about Arcana.
I'll aid on the Arcana.
As I said, I'm basically aiding on all these checks. 'Cause I have all of
Okay,
them, but I can't make
Cash
that
rolled a
final check.
33.
sure, the easiest part is planes. And you learn that basically it is connected in many different sort of simple ways to the plane of negative energy. And this energy is basically what's driving it, if you will. The fuel source. You will also learn that currently it is being used for defense. It is the thing stopping all kinds of detection and teleportation within the area for people who are not attuned to it. You will also learn that currently it's running on an overclock. Basically, it's not supposed to do this much. And, perhaps it will also be able to be used for other purposes in the future, or certainly as a conduit for researching the notes in Eremantha's library on the Nameless Tyrant's other works.
Can we shut it down?
With the successful alchemy check, you learn that you can in fact shut it down and begin by basically, like, as with a steam, just vent it.
Sure.
Let out the negative energy, and it should just stop. The numbers Zacharias has here, seemingly, if he at least wants to check them out,
Sure.
can be used to take some distilled negative energy and basically make a bit of liquid negative energy
Oh, delicious.
that can be used to heal undead, mostly. You could, of course, also dismantle the whole damn thing and rip it apart and scrap it for.
Can we do the A-team thing and turn it into a tank?
Iron doesn't really think so.
Fire the negative energy
Oh.
cannon!
Yeah, fire the
Wait,
negative energy cannon.
It kills Fawn, stop!
Now, if we double fill him, he will explode. It works.
It's true that if you overheal a creature, they will start dying.
Yeah, sure. We'll turn it off for now.
Right. You will vent it.
Yep.
Because apparently Cash knows how to vent negative energy generators.
And
Of course she does.
I'll enter the numbers as well and get some of the goodies. The good stuff.
All right. However, as you vent it,
Uh-oh.
get in the room, by the way. You can't
want us-
operate it from over there.
But Kyron is staying out of the room.
I'm not going in there.
Well, those who did, you aided on the,
I was aiding technically.
and Kyron was aiding too.
I suppose.
You're welcome.
He's by the door, hugging the wall.
You know, if I'm working with a negative energy generator, I'm gonna have goddamn Death Ward running.
Well, hang on. What am I talking about? I can aid. I'm
No
immune to
retroactive spell casting.
Well, didn't we even realize that if we shut it down, we would die horribly? I don't know. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi!
Oh.
Anti-light. Sure.
These are not what I expected.
No.
Damn you,
like
whispering
that at all.
siren. Or nameless siren. So wait, is this as he finished entering the code?
No, it's not the code. It's basically as you begin to mess with it,
Fuck with it. Okay.
to turn it off. As these things just sort of flush out of it, almost as if they're being, expelled as waste material.
How long has it been since the fight?
Probably like 20
It's like
minutes.
like some good minutes.
How many minutes?
Enough for your minute buff to be gone. that's what you're worrying about. Right, yeah. They sort of flood out. And they appear to be primarily negative energy, although they're kind of almost ooze-like in their nature. And as such, this one will simply just flood out and try to attack Asurius.
Yay!
Catch lower AC than me. Fun.
Well, my spell has run out.
I wish I had my deathless armor now. Actually,
Slash you.
I have a
There's
death
bludgeoning and
I
negative
used to have-
energy.
I used to have deathless armor.
Well, joke's on you.
How about we all run away and just lock
And
Marcus
as you're
in there?
hit,
Yeah, we should retreat out of here.
you also
You want port saves or?
uh,
I feel negative levels coming up.
Yes, you will have to do a fortitude save. Well, 2.
Wow. That's a
Those
pair
both
of
succeed.
threes.
Both succeed.
No. No.
Flat-footed.
Wants to block the door.
I'll go over
Let's
here.
get out. Just retreat out. I'll see.
It'll attack Cash.
God damn it! Leave me alone, you freak! Ow!
And she gets a fortitude save.
You also don't take the 8 negative energy damage with deathless armor.
I get +3 from mind blank, right? And I have deathless armor. What did that do?
Deathless armor just reduces the amount of damage
This
you take.
doesn't do anything for mind blank.
It's a fortitude.
Yeah, mind
Not
blank
trying to
doesn't work
mind
either in this case.
Mind blank
Just
doesn't do
normal.
anything. Oh. Yay.
Zacharias, by the way, when he's close to these, he feels very invigorated.
Hmm.
I like these people.
They're
Just-
they're wonderful things to
Is
be
it
around.
18 plus 8? Or
Yeah.
just... Okay.
Well, the 8 negative energy, you don't take that because you're deathless.
Cash.
So
Get
just
out.
8.
Yeah, the 18 you take.
Retreat!
Jojo!
Take attacks of opportunity.
Get your freaking claws away from me, you stupid cat.
2
These are
hits,
not cats.
No, but the cat on my lap is.
2 fortitude saves, and the damage.
I hate this.
Who's that again?
Is that
Oh,
enough?
You take a negative level.
God damn it!
No? Is that temporary or
And
permanent?
now we know why I didn't go in there.
Well,
It is temporary until after 24 hours.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Success.
Do you want me
Marcus will
to
be
add?
healed by this. but-
Do you want me to add the negative level or just?
Yeah, add it.
Aw.
I'm
Take
glad
the
I had that
damage.
wand.
And
There's
9.
24. That's 38 plus 9 is 47.
what?
47 damage.
Oh, okay.
Are
47.
these things incorporeal?
Yeah.
If you,
I just
if you
added-
include the negative energy, she reduces the negative energy damage by 10. So,
She does?
yeah, because deathless armor.
Yeah, alright, then not that much.
Then how much?
Then it would be basically minus 16.
Yeah, you gain 16 health back.
God damn it, cat! Leave
Alright.
those claws alone.
I thought, like, negative energy damage.
Anything else you want to do, or?
No, I just retreated.
Zacharias?
Get the hell out of me.
Oh, you need to get out before I can do anything here. So, Zacharias, will
Should I kill them?
Do what you can't. Like,
Yes, I can.
you can stop them from going out if you could do that. Block them basically so they don't leave the room.
Stand in the doorway.
Basically stand there in the doorway and be in the way.
Why can't I kill them?
What? We're gonna lock them in. We're not gonna fight these creatures. There's no
I-
reason. We're gonna
okay.
waste resources. If we
I
can
wouldn't
avoid it.
really.
I mean, they will hit you, and
Yes.
you will explode as soon as they do
Nope.
double damage to you.
Yes.
Why would they do double damage to me?
Because they'll heal you, but if it goes over your...
Oh, right.
Well, they will do damage while healing at the same time.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm effectively invulnerable, and I can just cast Ghost Touch on my weapon and then kill them all.
They do not appear to be incorporeal.
They're
Get it.
elementals.
Oh, okay. They're what?
Elementals. They're negative
Oh.
energy elementals.
Oh, okay. They look ghosty, so I assumed.
Mind the guy said they're more oozy than ghosty.
Goopy. Yeah, Zacharias will delay until after a series.
Alright.
Actually, I have an easy way out of it.
Hey, guy.
So I'll move over here.
I see he doesn't want us to leave.
And then it will blast its energy. So everyone gets a will save.
By the way, I wanted to run, but I stopped there
Oh
because
no.
of... Can I still get my last...
Well, if you were to actually
Sure.
run, when you've been flat-footed. So,
Well, all right. Those who fail to beat a 21, which is Kyron, take
Would
full
I-
damage.
But I still need to get it after being so far away.
Huh?
I will save. Or am I
No.
too far?
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
That is negative energy. If you are undead, it is added as temporary hit points that persist for 1 minute. If you go double your total hit points, you die. This one. We'll go here and attack Kyron.
Karen, you have an easy way out, right?
Kinda.
You're just gonna sprint.
And a fortitude save.
Do the fortitude save first. That's okay.
That's success, yeah. Chloe is on cash.
No, she's acting with Cash, so
Yeah.
Ignore.
she basically
Marcus.
jumped on Cash when she ran past.
I guess I will just stand here and keep them from going past me.
I'm gonna put a wall of stone there.
Oh, okay.
Cast Wall of Stone, when Asmodeus get a little bit upset. Is that when he
Yes.
upstairs?
No, this is not his area.
No,
It
Malachi
is his
literally just
cathedral,
said
yes.
yes.
At this point, I'm not sure I care.
I
Well-
think you should.
The wrath of
very
Asmodeus is more
bad
powerful
idea.
than anything we faced before.
I
I
feel like
think Marcus is all the wall
anti-life-
we need.
I feel like anti-life abettors are much less dangerous than Asmodeus, so I'm gonna move
And
here.
and Marcus would be applied to stop you.
Yes. No guarantee of success, but I mean, I would try.
He has a council.
So-
he has counsel to hell. So
Mm-hmm. So, let's see. You are on or no? No? I assume no.
no.
We're gonna give this a try anyway. Might as well just attack them. Instead of just standing here. So, that's 2 hits. Which does,
We see
I
nothing.
guess, 21 damage or something.
These would be neither good nor evil, technically.
Yes, so 21 damage, and if they're not immune to acid, then another
They are not.
8 damage, so 29 damage.
All right.
These do not feel like your specialty to fight.
No, definitely not.
So, Kyron.
Okay, they shouldn't be able to one-shot me. So I'm just going to move here.
Well, if we're fighting them, I mean,
I can't tank them without my burst up. I need to move out at least once. I will move here,
We'll take attack of opportunity.
do their thing.
There are 2 of them who can do it.
Those are both hits. That's 3 plus 18 plus 9.
And then 2 fortune saves.
2 fortitude saves. No, not a grapple check. That's a 1.
That's a negative level then.
And that's a 4.
Yep.
Okay, could have been worse. And then with my standard action,